Friends and lovers, welcome to the Jimpressions for Metal Gear Survive, which, if you couldn't tell just from looking at this clip, is brilliant. I was able to stab these while standing for a while, but they got a bit too close. Now we've knelt down, and they've just gathered to be slaughtered, because they ain't fucking climbing up. So we're just on our knees here, engaging in some fantastic combat. The game emphasises melee combat, predominantly jabbing with a spear through fences at zombies. That's how most of your melee combat goes until they, break through. And then it's basically like Dynasty Warriors. It's just you hacking and slashing through mobs of enemies. It's ludicrous. But yeah, their AI leaves a lot to be desired. Apparently becoming a zombie unicorn makes you incredibly stupid, which, well, they don't have brain. Oh, we missed one. There we go. Yeah, I mean, their brains have been replaced by big glowing dildos. They look like bad dragon dildos, actually. So they've got taste. And here's another big part of the game. Resource gathering. Very slowly gathering resources. Whether you're getting meat off a sheep that you've chased around and killed, or whether you're getting this Cuban energy. You can extract a zombie corn if you sneak up behind them. And that's the only time stealth really comes into play, because it's just an open space with zombies wandering about all over the fucking place. It really is less about stealth and more about hack and slash. You do get guns as well, but bullet crafting is a pain in the fucking arse. All the crafting's a pain in the arse. It's crafting, it's resource gathering, and it's having the game constantly tug on your sleeve because, oh, I'm thirsty and I'm hungry and I'm running out of oxygen. It's one of those games. You remember when We Happy Few first launched on Early Access? This is probably the second most annoying one I've played since then. The original Early Access version of We Happy Few was worse than this, in terms of it being less a survival game and more a babysit your own avatar simulator. And that's the mark of a bad survival-based game. Some people think I just hate them outright. It's just that I've played a lot of them, because obviously I played a lot of games on Steam, and a lot of trends get chased on Steam. So I've played a lot of them, and I've got no fucking tolerance, no patience for whiny, sleeve-tugging survival games. Here was my first sort of proper mission after all of the patronising, endless tutorials. Well, I say endless, there was obviously an end to them. Although I don't know that, actually. I don't know if the tutorials keep on, because I uninstalled this game the day I bought it. And I only bought it to do this video, and I'd seen enough. I'd seen more than enough. So anyway, you'll watch me in this clip work out how this game's actually played. Here I am still thinking I'm Snake, silly me. No, it's not Snake. It is stabbing things through fences, and then gathering resources, and having the game complain to you all the time about being hungry and thirsty. This zombie is sort of attacking the wall, hoping that it's me. We dealt with that. They're I don't know if I've emphasised this yet, they're very fucking stupid. The only time they really inflict damage on you is when they power through your own attacks. When the game just decides that it's had enough of them, being stun-locked. So they'll just ignore it and get a hit in on you. Later on during my gameplay, I upgraded my character and unlocked the ability to dodge while holding a weapon. That's a skill you have to unlock. Until then, you're sort of buggered, because you've got to ready the weapon as if you were readying a gun, and aim it like a gun, and then just jab it. No, they still haven't worked out how to attack me. They're more interested in the corners. Sorry. Only after they knocked the door down did they actually slowly come to the realisation that I was the enemy, not a bit of a storage container. There we go. So that's how they get their licks in. If I'd have unlocked the dodge sooner, I'd have just been able to backstep or sidestep that. But still with this one here, boop, boop. And there we go. So like I say, there is some mild stealth that basically just involves sneaking up on a very, very stupid zombie. Their field of vision is for shit. And then getting them from behind, and you can Fulton extract them for more resources, which obviously takes shorter than doing this. But even then, remember how Fulton extraction in the Phantom Pain was fun? And it felt funny because, you know, you were zipping them up in the air on big balloons and they were like, whoa! Here it's just a twitching zombie half corpse being sucked up into a shitty little wormhole. It just amazes me that Konami had in its hands the Fox engine and all of the tools that the Phantom Pain had, and chose not to really use them. Barely any of it. And just turn it into the most generic survival game with the most generic type of enemy. You know, putting a bad dragon dog cock on their heads doesn't make them anything different from average factory standard fuck off zombies. So it's a survival game with crafting and zombies. And that is what Konami thought to show us in a post-Kojima Metal Gear world. That's what they're showing us. This is what they're capable of. I said that at the time when it was announced. I said, you know, this was Konami's chance to show us Metal Gear was in decent hands post-Kojima, and so they went with the dullest idea imaginable. I mean, survival and crafting stuff was already a bit passé when it was announced. Now that it's out and everyone's more interested in Battle Royale games, it's just pointless. I mean, I gotta wonder, like, will Capcom come out with a Battle Royale game like 4 to 5 years from now, with Dynasty Warriors going open world long after the fact, and this going survival crafting long after the fact? It's also not a very well-made game, which you'll spot in a moment. First, we'll show you a little bit about how stealth works. So here's a zombie that's, I guess, heard me, and there we go. Stealth killed. And time for some Fulton extraction. One of the funniest things from the Phantom Pain, and okay. So we're going to deal with another very interesting zombie in a moment, because this zombie, prior to where it is now, it was on this side of, you know, all these pipes, but we sneak in and we realise he's in the pipes, quite literally. There's a pipe right through his arsehole. And we have to come out and try and coax him out because I can't sneak through there without him seeing me. So that was an interesting predicament. I was trying to, like, sneak behind him, but you can't actually go through that bit, even though it looks like you should be able to. There's only one particular area of this whole pipe structure you can crawl under. So I had to get him out. And here we go. And it turns out the zombie cons are ghosts! Phase shift. Phase shift. And then we just stab him up like normal. And there we go. Off we go. Bop. Zombie corn down. And of course we couldn't stealth him, so it's a very slow Cuban extraction process. Right. So I haven't bothered to get in any co-op footage. It's basically horde mode. It's just a fucking horde mode. But this will give you a somewhat of an idea of what it's like. You can build up fences, which I've done here, and shoot at them. I've got a bow and arrow here. You can shoot them through the holes in the fences, or jab them with a spear. I did make the mistake of not bringing my spear with me on this one. I brought a machete, and the machete can't actually, you know, get them through the thing. I will admit, I'll give them credit for this. I like when there's enough of them pushing, they push it over. That does give it a nice sort of zombie attack vibe. But I think that's the only praise I have for this game, other than the fact that anything decent about it is only decent because Konami has its hands on the Fox engine and, you know, the assets and basic mechanics from the Phantom Pain. I dare say all the good stuff in here is still the work of the old team. Like I was saying about Dynasty Warriors, I was lamenting Dynasty Warriors 9. Looks like I got it right here. Jesus, this is so shit. But this one, it does get its hits in. I mean, you know, in all fairness, they do they can overwhelm you. If you don't erect enough barricades. We got them coming through the other side as well. Although this one off to the side is still content to just attack the... Actually, it's two... I think they're fucking. It looks like one's like clinging up against the fence on the right-hand side of the screen, while the other one is just like going right up his... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm not... That wasn't me breaking up true love. It's just they were zombies and they were attacking my fence while they were boning. I was just about to heal up, but it won. I won it. I won that bit. And then I won it even harder by uninstalling it and not playing it again. So that was Metal Gear Survive. That is literally all I'm going to do on it because it doesn't deserve any more. It's fucking toss. Lazy, derivative toss. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. Fuck off. And fuck Konami.